YouTube Live, where we got both Twitch channels, WFSO and WFSO2, and we're also on my personal TikTok page. And also for the first time, we're doing this Facebook Live. So this is on the WFSO radio network. So I just thought, that would be better than, just doing it here. So I just thought, you know what? Might as well just talk about you know, today's event that's gonna be going on. We're gonna talk about Money in the Bank later on, but I think today's event, might as well talk about it before it starts because it's like less than an hour from now. Um, of course, the first time in it was a few years WWE done Worlds Collide because one part they did it with NXT and NXT UK, then they did another one with I think it was like WWE stars and either Raw or SmackDown. Well, it was both of them and NXT. So they kind of switch it around. They only did like shows like that a few times. So since now they acquired AAA when they announced it at WrestleMania, so they just want to show them in the show like in the showcase. So we don't know what's going to happen with it like after this because WWE now owns AAA and don't know what they're going to do with it around that. But I know for them, according to the market, Mexico. So you know what? Why not? Maybe other companies they can work with. Because it'd be cool if they do another Worlds Collide and they have actually have TNA involved. If they want to do NXT and TNA, they have that involved. Just do a Worlds Collide with that. So I just thought maybe that would be a good idea for next time too. So yeah, so let's talk about this. I'm sorry I didn't post any of these videos yesterday, but rest in peace to to my oldest dog, which is not living anymore. We have to put her to sleep. Her name was Libby, so y'all might have seen her at some of my videos. And you got the daughter of it right here. Some of y'all probably can't even see her, but her Daisy, and we got our son's dog Ivy. And we gonna have her for like another less than 2 months. So yeah, it's all different. I don't. Okay, there we go. So sorry for people that's watching on WFSO. I apologize. I didn't know that it was like out like that. So or I didn't fully like type it in. So let's talk about this match. These matches that's going to be less than an hour away. So we're just gonna go from down to up. So I know the AAA Mega Championship is gonna be the main event. So E Woods, hey, what's up? Um, let's see for those who just joined on the chat. What's going on? Fire gamer. I don't think I want to talk about that subject. That's not what we're here to talk about. Anyway, so you got the other taking on I think Junior Aerial Star and Mr. Iguana in the 6-man tag. We don't know the status of Joaquin Wild because he was injured in like a recording. It was that Raw event, but it was recorded for the channel like WWE Speed. Yes, I believe in God, but we're not here to talk about that right now. Um, but anyways, this is just something just to throw some like action in there. So with these matches, y'all gonna need probably a lot of high flying action. So that's always a good thing. So I think that the team of Octagon Junior, Aerial Star, and Mr. Iguana is going to actually win the match. So that's what I believe. Um, it's my like personal opinion, but I could be wrong. So and if y'all thinking of like trying to make bets and stuff, don't.
Doubtful you're never wrong.
I guess when it comes, the main roster, you can be predictable and you can like bet on that. But because something with like this combination TNA or any other wrestling company, all of them are like not they're not predictable, so you can't predict what's going on with with other ones. But when it comes to WWE, it is. So that's one of the things they might need to change. But anyways, they go. The Phantasma is going against Hydro. The let's see, Dr. Wagner. Okay. Oh, that's the whole name. Hydro D. Dr. Wagner. That's weird. Junior Pingano and Psycho Clown. So I think they was on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago. After the download the Phantasma. I know they trying to get back on the winning board. I see the Diego and Phantasma actually winning this one. Um, and here's another one. It's actually a women's tag match, so this is interesting. So Stephanie Banker is going to end up doing like double duty. Bucker, I'm sorry, because she's teaming up with Lola Vice from NXT and battles Dali and Chi Tormenta. Sounds familiar from like she was on WoW or something. Maybe in the match, so Yeah. Okay, now we're not here to talk about God or anything like that, so we're gonna remove that. Um, Sorry, I just had to because I don't think this is the time or place to talk about that. Um, like I said, this match will be like unpredictable because you don't know, I don't know much about some of the ladies in AAA and don't know what's going on with that one, but I could be wrong about this one, but I'm going to go with the ladies from AAA end up, winning this match. And plus, Stevie Bakur is doing like double duty, so might have to, rest her and stuff like that. So that's what I'm thinking. Okay, something from NXT. You got Ethan Page defended the NXT North American Championship against Javon Ericks from NXT. Then you got Ray Phoenix from SmackDown and Laredo Kid from AAA. It's a fatal four-way match, and yeah, this is going to be difficult to call because Ethan Page did end up beating Ricky Starks recently, and rumors with that with not Ricky Starks, Ricky Saints. Sorry, calling him by his AEW name, so I apologize. Um, so well, the rumor is that probably why Ricky Saints lost, the North American title. He's getting pushed up into the main roster. So if it's true or not, just take it to a grain of salt. We don't know. Um, but since Ethan Page did, win this match, and you're going to see a lot of like high flying in this match, so this match just possibly could be, hey, it's like all five of these matches could be potential match of the night. So I guess we're just going to see like tomorrow when I talk about it on Aftermath, just to see which matches or therefore was match of the night. So not sure. Okay, so but sadly, I'm not like sadly, but I'm just saying for the guys, that like the face and heel thing going on. Ethan Page is going to end up retaining somehow, some way. He's going to retain, unless Ricky Saints end up distracting him because fatal four ways. There's no disqualifications. Um, then you got the main event with Chad Gable ended up going against El Hydro del Vicino, who recently won from Alberto El Patron the AAA Mega Championship, which I think was like a week or two ago that he won it from him. Because I think Triple A, I should say, had like a special event like a few weeks ago, and Alberto El Patron ended up losing to Hydro del Vikingo. Sorry. Um, no, El Hydro ended up, he just like win that title, but it's something for Jack Gable to do, and especially they doing this storyline with like him trying to learn the art luchadors, and we already know he's El Grande Americano. We know that already. But I like it that some of the fans like go along and just say like, "That's not him. That's not him," and you can tell by the build, the shape, and also how he is and all that. You know that's Chad Gable. So will Chad Gable end up winning the AAA Mega Championship and El Grande Americano win the briefcase tonight? Time will tell, but I think if they want to really like stick it to the fans and like have El Grande Americano and win the briefcase, then they'll have Jack Gable end up winning the AAA Mega Championship. No, probably something for him to do. So most likely, I think El Hydro will retain. That's my heads at. For some reason, I think they may want a twisted ending. So I'm thinking Chad Gable is going to win the AAA Mega Championship. But I'm going to go with El Hydro and retain it. So that's what I'm going to go with, and I win this one. Will not be shocked if I'm wrong about that. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, those are the matches, and then there's they actually ain't doing a pre-show, thank God. But yeah, should be interesting. So you can watch it. Worlds Collide, both in English and Spanish on YouTube, which will be on WWE's YouTube channel. So if you're interested, go ahead and like try to watch it. It's like less than a half an hour away, and I gotta get going. So you guys is watching on Facebook Live. We will do another one of this later on. Talk about Money in the Bank, and I think I'm probably gonna tag more people. But then again, this is the first time I'm doing this on Facebook Live. And if you guys is watching on Twitch, please follow us on here. We'll try to our best to do daily contact with work schedule and stuff like that. It's gonna be hard to try to do, and plus there'll be some videos on YouTube that will be up as well later on today. So watch out for those videos as well as this one, and talk about the Money in the Bank pre-show. So you guys on YouTube, just watch out for that. Guys on TikTok, I appreciate y'all, follow me on here, and sorry if I didn't say hi to anybody. So John May, hey, what's going on? Anthony Small, hey, what's going on? So like I said, I'm gonna try to read more if like anybody's in the chat, just saying something, or yeah, just say hi. I will mention you guys on the chat. And after you guys on YouTube as well. Like I said, like, subscribe. Please, support the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Once we can get there, we'll probably do more giveaways and stuff like that when we reach to 1,000 subscribers. Don't know what the prize is going to be yet, but I do got like a few ideas. So stay tuned for that, and please support the channel. A lot of videos on YouTube. I'm over 2,700 and counting with talking about wrestling, Bucks, developments that's going on in Milwaukee, and some comic books that that's showing in movies and on TV. So we talk about that stuff too. So if that interested you, go ahead and check those videos out. Also, you guys get a chance, check the website wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. Upcoming events in the Midwest, wrestling wise, meet and greets in the Midwest. Also, events that we was at, like wrestling events and Bucks events. So photos of that and all other good stuff. So once again, you guys, thank you for watching. Until the next video. It is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So please check on the men that's important in your life. So please check on them. Because they might need you the most. So, anyways, my saying, man up, head up. So, till the next video, you guys have a good one, and I see you later on today. So, have a good one. So, yeah, believe me, I got a lot of videos are gonna end here. So I apologize, guys, for this taking a little bit longer. So okay, and that one and this one too. So and thanks for the like so far. That's all. So thank you. Oops, no, not starting a poll. Keep on pressing the wrong button. There we go.